What's up to you, baby dolls? There is a new potential lottery ticket on the cards. Of course, lottery tickets are very high risk. It is to do with the ERC404 topic that I was discussing recently. Now, DipCatcher, he is a prominent, well-respected member of the Pulse Chain community. He has made a coin, literally just like, very, very recently, and it's called GOFURS. And I think it's very funny. It's GOFURS, and it is basically standing for good old-fashioned unregistered securities, which is a very fun play on the name of, oh, we're not a security, or are we? Okay, now I'm going to show you what's going on right now. Now, remember, you don't have to rush into these things. There are lottery tickets. However, DipCatcher is very respected. Okay, he is the level of like Alex Hedron, Mr. Magic Beard for Hedron and Icosa and stuff. And of course, it's just ERC404. So what is that, friends? It just basically lets you own an NFT and sell part of it. That's all it lets you do. So the way it works is very simply, you can buy like 0.1 of this coin. Once you get to 1.0, the contract automatically mints you NFTs. And then if you sell 0.1 again, so if you go to 1, you have 6 NFTs. Basically, that's what he set it to. If you go back to 0.9, it deletes them. And that's what happens from the pool, okay? So that's basically how it works. Now, I'm going to show it to you now. And it's very, very time sensitive. Well, really, right? Is it time sensitive though? Because he's a very long-term vision type of guy. We're just having fun. Pandora, which was the first contract. So I learned this off Sir Ivan the Great, friends. Remember, I'm wearing a Pokemon bucket hat. Keep your back straight. Basically, they made their own protocol standard, coin standard. And they just try to combine ERC20s with NFTs to try and make them liquid. And sure, you might be wondering, hey, wait a minute. Do we even want to buy NFTs? Don't worry about that, friends. That's bear market talk. Okay, in bull market talk, people are like, cool, I can own part of an NFT now. It's really, really useful because imagine like monkey JPEGs. They cost like $40,000 right now. You can buy $400 worth. You can buy that. You can slowly accumulate into one. You can't do that right now. You either have to fork out 40K or get out 40K. Okay, so it's fantastic, and it all goes into liquidity. It works just like Uniswap, normal dexes and stuff. So this is it right now. At the time of just showing it to you. Now, I haven't purchased right now, friends. I'm not able to purchase right now, just to confirm it. But you can. I'm just throwing it out here your way. That's how much I love and appreciate you. So it is. Just basically consider it, hey, getting in on the first day or two here and there. I'll buy whenever I can, okay? So the ticker is GOFURS. I have the link in the description here and there. And I just think it's worth having a look. Now, interesting, he's put in $700,000 of liquidity at the start from when I've shown it. It's going up and up. It's almost up to $1 million. So he started off very thick. It's basically like when they're really, really thin, it's have huge volatility, but because it's really thick, it's very stable. You can basically use bigger size, right? So it's kind of like showing us, hey, I kind of want this to stick around, right? But not financial advice, friends. You know what happens, okay? We have a good track record, but it's not perfect. You never get a perfect track record with this. It's just like stepping in the ring, okay? You step in the ring, you're going to get hit. That's it. You take trades, there's going to be losing one. So just get over them. If you can't stomach that, honestly, go somewhere else. It's just like in crypto, friends. There's volatility of your portfolio, and it is what it is. That's why 90% call, 10% lottery. But if we're here every day, we at least get to participate in these. And I'm also going to pump the music for you as well because you deserve it. Okay, so ERC404 is right. Maybe it is going to be a cycle one narrative. So this is just to confirm. This is Mr. DipCatcher's Twitter. It's Tanto Nominini. Mr. Nominini. Okay, so Mr. Tanto Nominini, which is actually here. Okay, and he actually has more posts. This is it, as we went through it, okay? So he's just going through, he says, after seeing how Pandora performed, I'm compelled with these concepts behind ERC404. He's made these little gophers, they're cute. So look, just to tell you, in DeFi season 2020, all right, my biggest regret, well, not really regret, I wish, see, Ivan told us, just start using Uniswap. Okay, he just told us that, and boy, did you get paid big by any junk. There was a big season that came on later on. Well, that happened in a Bitcoin halving year. Now we are once again in a Bitcoin halving year 2024. We're waiting for some new tech. Someone tries something new, and there's just like a hunger for tokens. I don't know if it's going to be ERC404, but it's fun. It's fun. Just play around with it. Don't lose your shirt. It's a lottery ticket here and there. You might get to see some stuff come in. It interests. Remember, this is blending NFT crowd and altcoin crowd, right? Which is basically the rest of us, which is cute to see. So he's also got a limited supply here, 10,000 GOFURS. If you have more than one unit, it automatically mints you 6 NFTs. There's also a pool here and there. Here I'm just liking everything. He's got the GOFURS, he's got the cute little teams here and there. So just be careful, okay? One thing, you look at these GOFURS, Now, the way it works, friends, is if you have one of the token, right? Just one. Yeah. If you have one and it's one token is $316, you can actually see it on the chart now. Okay, $316. So let's say you bought one of these. The thing is, you'll mint 6 NFTs. Check which NFTs you get. If one of them is a rare one, you got to be careful, because if you then sell 0.1 back of the coin, so you bought one, you get 6 NFTs. If you sell 0.1, it will burn all 6 NFTs. Okay, that's how it works with this standard, because your unit went less than 1. It's very important, because you might burn one of your rare cards, which you got to be careful right now. You have to check on OpenSea, friends. I'm not even really proficient with like checking what's rare, what's even an uncommon trait here and there. And the way to get around it is you get your rare card, send it to another wallet, and then you sell, because it'll sell it'll sell the rest of your commons. Basically, that's what you have to do. Another thing you can do is, I think what they suggested is you go to OpenSea and then you list your coin on there. Basically, list your rare one on there if you want, and once it's listed there, then you can sell the rest. So it's really, really funky with how it works. Funky in terms of like clunky, right? But don't worry about that. This is what you want. The fact that we don't have any like proper mechanisms of how these things work, like, oh, that's a bit weird and some errors can happen. Don't worry about it. It's just like DeFi season 2020. There's a lot of kinks and errors and bugs. Who cares? When people coming, it is what it is. Now, this type of thing would never have worked in 2022 and 2023 because everyone's like, oh, this is stupid. But now you got a Bitcoin price going up, Ethereum going up. You have all these, Bitcoin halving year stuff. I think it's fantastic to at least participate. So look, I'm just going to be honest, friends. This say it's like 3 million market cap ish. What would a Mr. DipCatcher valuation be? All I can tell you is, well, if Alex Hedron is like 30 million ish, perhaps. I know technically it should be nothing to do with him, but it kind of is, right? He's about 30 million ish, and Randy's coin, nope, is like 5 million, and Axis is like 25 to 30 million. I'm kind of thinking maybe DipCatcher can get to like a 30 million, which is about a 10x from here. And then we see how high Pulse Chain goes. I know this is very weird with these meme coins and stuff, but it's weird because, like, yeah, look, the community is the asset, friends. That's it. It's the network effect of the person. You already know this, okay? You saw this with like BitBoy's coins or anyone's coin. It doesn't matter what the coin does. It's that person attached to it. That's what we assign the value as. It is what it is, okay? Just like Richard Hart. Richard Hart makes a coin. What does the coin do? I know you think you care, but really, because it's got his name on it, people see the valuation. It's got a huge number of people following. That's basically where the juice is. So if you want to buy baby dolls, go to 1inch. If you are not from the USA, go to 1inch, and then basically you just got to paste in the address of GOFURS. There it is, and you'll be able to buy it. Okay, 1inch. But also, if you are in the US, you can use portalxswap.io. Okay, shout out to those people, because portalxswap will just use 1inch in the background, and 1inch is an aggregator. Okay, so you just go to that website, portalxswap.io. I'll just show it to you from the very, very top. You see the very, very top there, friends? portalxswap.io. That's what you want to see. Okay, and then once you get there, you'll be able to paste it in as well. Hopefully it works here. You paste it in, and then it should work here. You'll be able to swap into it. There you go. So it appears at import it. You'll be able to import it and then move it on, blah, blah, blah. Yes, the risk. We understand the risk. So I just got to remind you again, please. Look, DipCatcher is a very well-respected member of the community. However, I've just got to say, I'm wearing a Pokemon bucket hat, and you just saw with Beat, friends. Like, we have a good record, but you can't get everything right. 1 in 10 will rug. That's it. There's nothing we can do about it. 1 in 10 projects are definitely going to rug. And there are plenty of projects out there, but just look at this. The reality of the situation, by the way, I'm missing heaps of these. This is just people like memes and things associated, things that I don't own all of these, but just showing you all these things just going up. You just see them up on the screens. There's Hedron, there's Lycosa, all these other ones up here. Look at this poop beat, okay? See, all these things are in play, all of these, okay? Playing around, just throwing out coins. There's so many others, friends, out there moving, but this is just it. So you never know, right? It'll be very unfortunate you throw your money in one freaking lottery ticket and that goes to zero. That's why if you're not cut out for this game, just leave now. I'm just telling you, this is what I do. I'm not telling you to do anything. This is how I participate in these, because I did it in last season and I did very well. Okay, so in last season, being the last bull market. Okay, so you know the attitude. Okay, 90% call, 10% lottery, and of course there is going to be people jealous. Of course, there's always going to be people jealous on the sidelines. But what are they jealous about? Are they jealous about you, or are they jealous because they're all in a coin not moving? That's what you really got to think about. You're like, hey man, like, you know, even when it comes to core coins, for example, friends, you know, Chainlink, Hex, Pulse Chain, PulseX, you might be in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Matic, BNB, whatever it is you guys are in. Just, you really got to think about, you've had enough time to accumulate. Okay, you really have. Like, Hex is still very, very cheap, same as Pulse Chain and PulseX, but you've had a very, very long time to basically collect them, like a long time, like 7 months. For Hex, it's been like, you know, 1.5 years, like a ample opportunity to basically pack your bags at this point. So that's why you might just consider, hey man, like, I've packed enough, as much as I want. I think I want to throw stuff into lottery tickets. You don't have to throw all of it. You might just do like 80% into your core, 20% to lottery at that point, but you know, you can decide what you want. Okay, so obviously I'm hoping we get some success for everybody out of, say, DipCatcher's 404 project, because this is exactly how DeFi season started, friends. Random things just kept launching with a new tech. It can't just be any meme coin. There's got to be something unique about it. What is unique about it? These things are NFTs blended with altcoins. Okay, so is it enough to get on a real big alt season? We don't know. You never know that. It's just that if you're in early enough, there's a chance your lottery ticket as a seed gets planted and grows into a big tree that you can sit under and enjoy maybe a bigger stack of Pulse Chain, PulseX, or Hex later on, or anything else you're accumulating. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you soon.